So the whole idea is that you have to understand that with the knowledge now is what you need to overcome the karma of that your parents have given you. You need the knowledge to overcome that. The number one has to overcome loneliness. The number two has to overcome our expression. Because the number two person has power in her word. She can say a prayer that will come true. And they have very powerful control over the suns of the universe. So when they say something, it can happen. Through prayer. So I would advise every number two wife to use the power of prayer to change the man from gambling. So all she has to do is do the right prayer, know herself in the right prayer. I've had men who have been monsters changed by wives. Usually when the guy is bad, I don't ask the guy to do any prayer because he doesn't believe. I ask the girl to do the prayer. I ask the lady to do the prayer. Because the lady has more power to change him. Men only think with one side of brain. Remember that. Women think with two sides. Right? So that's why women have more power in prayer. So if you think that you love someone, and you think that he is the one that you love, find out what is the karma behind that. And then find out how you can understand and change him through prayer. We do it all the time in India and everywhere. We don't go to run the court first, like the lady who went to spend $100,000 in the lawyer. And if you want to spend some money in a lawyer, come give it to me. I will make sure that the marriage works. Right? I probably will do a lot more better with the money than the lawyer. So the idea is that let's try God first before we try the court in terms of love. Right? And there are mantras, of course, as I said, that helps you. Usually when two people are in love and they don't agree, it's because of ego. It's because one of them doesn't trust the other. Ego makes you don't trust people. And then there's jealousy also. So you can be jealous. Those are things that make you not see the truth. Okay? We're going to do a mantra that makes you love in a pure way. Right? If you love in a pure way, then you can never have love problems. Why? Because you don't have to like that person. I know a lot of you have questions about that because you say, well, the guy behaved bad, the girl behaved bad, or something like that. But technically, if you are strong in your truth, they will have to follow, no matter what. Right? Well, there was this incident where the girl looks, she dresses like a model. When she met the guy, she dresses like short dress and things like that. So she met the guy says, oh, I love her. So he gets married to her, and they live together. And later on he leaves. And guess what he leaves for? He leaves and he sees another girl with a short dress. Because the one that he has now knows wearing long dresses. She changed. She doesn't look like a model anymore. Why? Because he was in love with that picture of a model. He's not in love with the person. If he's in love with the person, no matter how she dressed, he would love her. Right? But who created that? You guys. You put on makeup. You put on makeup, you put on all of these things, and so we see these things, and yes. Long time ago in India, when they got married, the girl had to have some talent. One of the best talents she had to have was cooking, because the guys got to make sure that he also gets food. Right? That's the way the man's heart, of course. And if any man tells you that's not true, he's lying. He loves food. Men love food. Right? And if women prepare the food for the man with love, it will control the way they think and everything. And if you're a gambler or a big gambler, and you want to control him the way he thinks and so on, when you make his food, you make it with love. And so it slowly develops into him. Right? Most women says, no, listen, go to the restaurant. I don't want to cook today. Guess whose feelings are going to go into the guy? The restaurant man who probably had a bad day. Your feelings go into the guy's mind. We don't think of ourselves as divine human beings. We are very divine human beings. We can have a lot of power. And you guys don't know that. You need to know that you have a lot of power within you. So if the woman is cooking the food, whatever she's thinking is going to go into his body. Because the food is the fuel for his mind. That's why, I sacrifice myself in terms of, if I'm angry with my wife, I don't tell her anything because I want food. Now that leads us to one more thing also. Sacrifice. Why? And all of you need to answer this question. Why parents, when they have a quarrel with each other, they don't think about the children? Now, when I fought with my wife, probably when babies were young, don't worry, Swami fights too. So now, when I quarreled with my wife and we had a disagreement, instead of saying, okay, look, I'm going to leave you, here's what I thought. I said, I don't care what she says. I'm not leaving because I'm not leaving those kids. Because I want my kids to have their father. But people don't do that these days. They don't care about the kids. They just leave. So the parents have lost that principle, that discipline, that they should really, no matter how bad the partner has been with them, even if the girl denies to sleep with him for a month, that's no excuse to go look for another woman. If you have children. Because you don't want to sacrifice children. And I know that each one of you can equate with me on this one, that nothing can measure the love I have for my children. I don't think there's a tape measure that can measure the love you have for your children. It's an endless measurement rule. Why can't we sacrifice ourselves, sacrifice our ego, and instead of saying, oh, I'm going to show her, I'm going to get at the person, I'm going to show her. Instead of saying that, say, oh boy, I will take the beating from her for the sake of my children. And if every person does that, the future of the world is going to be so good. And all the children will be happy. Because that's the biggest problem we have today. The single women who are raising single daughters, the daughters have no relationship with the father. So they cannot find a good connection with the male. So they all have problems with their love life. So this is why people become touchy. Because the guy tries to touch her and she goes, because she doesn't have a relationship with the male. The father never hugged the children. My daughter is 21 years old, I still hug her. She's still my child. So also, we must never stop embracing each other, loving each other. I don't see people hugging these days. People should hug more within the family. You can create love in your life, just like Nancy said. Father said he wanted to take his wife and him. The other person said, I'm going to die before the accident. create the accident, and also the person you can create all in your life. Of course, don't be dissuaded or discouraged when someone is angry with you. When someone is angry with you, it's not you, it's the person. And if you know that, check your day, for example, you might check the day, the person might be running a 9 or a 6. If you know that, you can stay calmer because you know that it's going to end tomorrow. Every day, our life goes in a wave. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. So if you know when the down is there of the other person, that's why they get angry, right? Then you can control it. Just wait one more day. Don't say anything. Don't create more karma. The next time somebody gets angry, nobody stays angry forever. There's no one who can say they have stayed angry forever. That's a very bad sign if that person stays angry forever. Everybody cools down eventually. But don't add fuel to fire by making it worse. So it's always good to just say your mantra, say your prayer, get it into your mind when someone gets angry, and then you will be able to overcome all of that. I hope that you should practice this in your life, practice the meditation, which helps to control the flow of the air within your body, which this kind of meditation is called prana meditation, which is how people are able to levitate sometimes, because it can make the body light and so on. So the whole idea is that learning this prana meditation helps you in your health and digestion and so on.